All right, so the Seahawks have a bye week before they head to Green Bay to take on the Packers. They may be without their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
So what happens during a bye week? Have you ever wondered this? I have.
I have too.
Former Seahawks tight end Luke Willson is back with us as he is every Friday. It is good to have you. Good morning.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
And what a get-right game for the Seahawks last Sunday against Jacksonville. They needed that one to feel better about things heading into the bye, too.
They did, and I really liked the way they won, where it was really not close. They just completely controlled the game. Like you said, now you go into the bye week, you're feeling good. You've got Green Bay now with potentially a Aaron Rodgers-less Green Bay, that is, coming up. And if you win that, you're 4-5, and you've got a shot. You know, you do still control your own destiny with the amount of division games they play. So I'm excited for the boys. I think it's a good one.
Yeah, so let's talk about that Aaron Rodgers situation. Said he was vaxxed, indicated he was vaxxed. Doesn't appear so. He will miss this Sunday, may miss the Seahawks game next week. So what are the COVID protocols in the NFL? How does that work exactly, and how hard was it for you last year dealing with that?
Yeah, the COVID protocols in the NFL are pretty stiff. I'll be honest, I kind of think a little differently. I think they're so stiff that it was the NFL's kind of way of taking responsibility and shifting it onto the team, who then shifts it onto the player. Because we all know what the saying about what rolls downhill, and now the NFL has somebody to blame, and it's Aaron Rodgers. So he's in a bit of a predicament right now because it's tough enough to obey the COVID guidelines the NFL set forth without cheating and claiming you're immunized or whatever. So I'm imagining that there's going to be a lot of issues over there in Green Bay, which is great for Seattle because the more issues Green Bay has, the better it is for us right now.
Well, you better believe. We'll see what Jordan Love brings to the table this weekend, though.
Yeah.
I do want to ask you about the bye week. We've got the bye week. I mean, I want to talk about that. What is the bye week like? What was it like for you?
So when I was a little younger, I would actually head home pretty quickly. You know, back then it was, I don't know, I was a little homesick all the time, so I'd head home, see the family, kind of decompress.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you, as I got older, it became a bit of a party week.
Like spring break kind of?
Yeah, it's kind of, it's, you know, we'd stroll in. The nice thing about playing for Seattle was we usually won. So it'd be like, hey, we won a game. You know, Pete would be like, you got Tuesday through Monday off. You know, I could head back home to Windsor, Ontario, where it's a little gray and rainy or potentially cold, depending on the time of the year, or I could go to L.A. So, L.A. it was.
Yeah,
and, yeah, it was a lot of fun, let's just say that. Responsible fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Take advantage of the time off. I mean, do you, I mean, when you would take the bye week, I mean, what would you do in Los Angeles, for example, responsibly?
Yeah, I would say, I don't know if you've ever been to Abbot Kinney Boulevard in Venice, but I'd probably drink about 10 espressos in about an hour. Yeah, maybe not 10, but, you know, up there.
We should check Guinness. That may be a record.
I was going to say, that is a lot of
And then just kind of meander around the whole day. You know, go to a nice dinner, maybe have an espresso martini at dinner just to keep it going. Why not?
I like that. Espresso and meandering.
Yeah.
That sounds
the
pretty
good news is, though, our facility in Renton has a great sauna and steam room, so you come back Sunday, you spend about 3-4 hours in there sweating everything that you put in your body out, and you're ready to go on Monday.
I'm like, can I make an appointment? That sounds fabulous. I want to do that.
It sounds like about the best time for a bye week right now, considering Russell Wilson's health. And I mean, the guys are, you know, obviously banged up. They're banged up every week, but it comes at a pretty good time, I would think, for the Seahawks this year.
It does. You never want a bye week that's too early. In fact, I think this is the perfect time where we've had some that are so late in the season that it's almost tough because, you know, for us, we were hoping to get a bye into the playoffs, which that bye week is very different, I might add. If you do get, you know, the 1 seed, you're not going to L.A. You're locking it in.
Yeah.
But right now, to have one that's, you know, somewhat early in the year, but not, you know, one of the first weeks, kind of get healthy, decompress. I think the major thing, though, about bye week is mentally to kind of decompress. The bumps and bruises do get better, but it's kind of take a step away for 48, 72 hours, then come back and know, hey, we're in this, you know, we've got 10 games left or 8 games left, wherever your bye week falls, and you got to be ready to go.
That could be helpful.
Last week I asked you, is Halloween different in Canada? And you looked at me like,
what?
So my next question, what is the dumbest question a reporter ever asked you?
I've been fortunate. I feel like most reporters haven't asked me nothing too idiotic, but I will say, like, the toughest one for me is when let's say we run for 150 yards and you have a post-game interview and it's like, hey, the run game looked good today. It's like, well, obviously, man, did you not watch the game?
Yeah.
But then you've got to get to the point where I would almost, depending on the question, my way was I would say the same two things if the question was idiotic. So my things were execution and communication. So if we won the game, I'd just be like, hey, you know what, we really came out, we executed the game plan, our communication was great on the field.
That's great.
And if we lost the game, you're spewing nonsense. Hey, I thought we had some communication issues out there, and we just simply didn't execute today.
I love how you answer that because I think we've all heard a reporter during those sports interviews ask, like, why did they ask that? And then I'm always wondering what is going through their head. So thank you for taking us through that.
And
I've always wondered.
Yeah, the other way, the same thing. Let's say we rushed for 60 yards, and you got a reporter be like, what happened in the run game? It's like, we didn't do it on purpose, man.
Right.
You watched the game. They stuffed it.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want me to say?
I asked you after the Super Bowl that we lost, we were 1 yard away from winning it. You were emotional in the post-game interviews, and I asked you, how are you feeling right now, which was a pretty dumb question. And you looked at me and you gave me a shrug of the shoulders and you said, we just lost the Super Bowl, man.
Did I say? I don't
you did, and I said, yep. That's about it. And that was a pretty dumb question. A brilliant answer, though. It's like, hey,
but
that's
an
what it
honest
is.
exchange.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah.
That was a tough moment.
situation.
Brutal.
To make it worse, there's a photo of me. It might have been right after you asked me that. It's circulating on the internet somewhere where I'm like, almost like teary-eyed. I looked like I haven't slept in like 10 days because I have bags that are just really aggressive. And I think my arms are crossed, and with my facial expression, it's kind of like, putting salt on the wound almost.
Yeah.
It's not a flattering photo.
Well, we all felt that
We were
day,
all with
for
you.
sure.
Yeah. Well, Luke, thanks for being here. And by the way, Luke is sticking around for some trending and some more fun questions after this.